Most people think that buyer regret comes from choosing the wrong house, but in reality, it comes from choosing the wrong location. And that's something that I see as a realtor here in Bowling Green that a lot of people don't expect. A house can be beautiful, it can check every single box, it can have the exact feeling that you're looking for whenever you walk through the house, whenever you sit in the house, and whenever you imagine your life there. But if the location does not fit your daily lifestyle, that feeling can quickly fade. So in this video, I want to talk about the most common location mistakes that buyers make when moving to Bowling Green and what causes them to feel regret later on down the road. And this video isn't about calling out bad neighborhoods, because truthfully, Bowling Green doesn't have too many bad areas. What it does have is some areas that fit perfectly for some people and their situation, their lifestyle, and some that do not. And understanding that difference before you decide to buy can help you save a lot of frustration later on down the road. I'm Nick, a realtor and real estate photographer here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I get to see both sides of the fence, what looks really good online and what actually works in person whenever people move here and start to live here. And the first mistake that I see buyers make is chasing more house by going further out. On paper, it makes sense. You get a bigger home, more square footage, maybe a newer house, maybe even a bigger yard, and sometimes the price can look better compared to other homes that are centrally located. But that comes with some cons. The drives to work get a little bit longer, grocery runs become a little bit more of a hassle, and you're a lot further from restaurants, schools, and everyday conveniences. And I've seen from some buyers that over time, that extra distance stops feeling like such a good deal and starts feeling like more friction. Because when it comes to buying a house and you live further outside the city limits than expected, you don't feel that distance on closing day. You feel it every single day after. Another common mistake that new buyers make is with new construction. New homes are attractive for obvious reasons. Everything is new, it's clean, it's move-in ready, but sometimes buyers focus so much on the house themselves that they don't pay attention to what surrounds the house and the location. And new development takes a lot of time to mature. Most of the time in these new construction areas, there are still small trees that will have to grow up. There's a lot of construction and new builds going up around the house that you may have just gotten. The traffic patterns can change a lot as more homes get built and as neighborhoods expand. And the overall feel of the neighborhood may take years to settle into what the buyers were expecting when they first moved in. When it comes to new construction, new doesn't always mean established. And that's a critical distinction to make. The next issue is something that people underestimate until they start to feel it, and that's traffic flow. Bowling Green isn't a large city, but specific areas in Bowling Green get very congested and can take you a long time to get through during certain parts of the day. School traffic, commuting hours, and access to main roads affect how your daily life is going to feel. A home that looks 5 minutes away on a map can turn into 15 very quickly whenever it hits peak hours during the day. And that adds up whenever you're doing it twice a day. And another big mistake that I see, especially as a real estate photographer, is that so many people are relying too much on photos online. I know that professional photos are designed to show a home in its best light, the best setting, that wide lenses are used to make rooms feel larger than they actually are, and that light and angles can make a home feel much brighter and more open than what it may actually be. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know that that is good marketing because you want people to be drawn and to be attracted to your house online. But photos can't show how a home feels whenever you walk through it. It doesn't show the road noise that surrounds the house. It doesn't show the close proximity of your neighbors. And it doesn't show what the natural light changes do throughout the house during the day. I love taking real estate photographs, and I think that it gives me an edge as a realtor, but I also know that a home can look so beautiful online and not feel right in person. And finally, one of the biggest mistakes that buyers make when moving is that they do not think about the resale value of their home. And this is an important factor even if you are planning to stay for a long time. I mean, with life changes, job changes, family growth, eventually all people mostly move out and sell. Homes that are in areas with accessibility, good flow, and broad appeal tend to hold their value a lot better than homes without it. And buyers who only think about today typically overlook how future buyers will see the same property later on. The best purchases think one owner ahead. And here's the real takeaway from this. There really aren't too many bad neighborhoods in Bowling Green. There are just neighborhoods that don't align with specific lifestyles. The goal isn't to find a perfect house. It's to find the house that fits your lifestyle and how you actually live on a day-to-day basis. If you've been thinking about moving or relocating to Bowling Green, Kentucky, book a free call in the video link down in the description and we can talk about what fits your lifestyle and which areas might fit you best. In the next video, I'm going to show you something very different, why Bowling Green locals choose specific neighborhoods whenever they choose to move in town, and why those choices are usually very intentional.